Today on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live, Grok 4.5. SpaceX AI needs vertical integration for the entire AI stack, compute, model, and developer workflow. Grok 4.5 is their first model trained specifically for coding and agents. They trained it with Cursor. But what's the real story? Let me reveal this hidden secret to you live right now on Hidden Secrets Revealed Live. HSRL is a production of the Safe New Media Network. Before you keep watching, let me tell you who this is not for. This show is not for you if you take yourself too seriously. If you are a seeker, let me be your guide to discover accurate truth for yourself. Let me help you increase the quality and effectiveness of your life by revealing to you the hidden secrets of this universe and the entire multiverse. It's the only podcast of its kind right now on this subject, going live on X. Therefore, the most popular live stream podcast live right now on this subject, going live on X. This show is specifically for those who are seeking new perspectives, fresh ideas, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. My intention is to help investors like you stay ahead of the curve and make the most out of emerging opportunities. Before we continue, I must tell you about my new album, Opulence. It drops the first Friday in September. You can pre-save the single now. It's called Put It All Together. If you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify, you can now activate this QR code. If you're listening to this podcast, go to safenewmedia.com/singles. Now, today on HSRL, ladies and gentlemen, what about this big SpaceX AI announcement today? Elon Musk's new mega company, SpaceXAI, announced Grok 4.5. It's a massive new AI model designed specifically for coding and autonomous agents. We're at that level now. Coding agents. Everybody can have an agent and have your agent call my agent. But these are coding agents. They actually ship features. They complete tasks autonomously. It's an AI that behaves exactly like an engineer, which is true because the AI is incredibly smart, but it also has absolutely no social skills and refuses to look you in the eye. They're dropping Grok 4.5 tomorrow. Are you a coder or an agent? This is for you. Coding and agents only. It's optimized for agents, not conversation. That's actually refreshing. Every chatbot wants to be your therapist. This one wants to file a pull request and leave. It's the first AI with healthy boundaries. It's like they built the world's most advanced AI specifically so it doesn't have to talk to you. You spend all this time training it on real developer workflows, reinforcement learning in actual coding environments, multi-file edits, debugging. agentic task completion, so it can ship features without the chit chat. Meanwhile, the rest of us are over here like, hey, Grok, roast my fantasy football league. And the model just stares at you with 1.5 trillion parameters of pure contempt and goes, sorry, I'm optimized for enterprise value. Have you tried Cursor? This is the AI equivalent of that friend who gets really into CrossFit. Bro, I don't do small talk anymore. I only lift heavy objects and integrate vertically. This thing is only helping to optimize the rocket that might one day launch your job into the sun. The funniest phrase is trained with Cursor. Imagine telling your friends at the gym, what did you do today? I trained with Cursor. Did Cursor tell you to skip leg day? No, Cursor taught me to debug. Is that why you have skinny legs like a bug? They always mock me, but they're just jealous. People keep saying AI will replace programmers. Have you met programmers? The programming isn't the job. The job is spending 3 hours proving the bug is somebody else's microservice. Good luck training on that workflow. They're saying it's trained on real developer workflow instead of scraped code. That's incredible. The model doesn't only know how to code, it knows how to stare at the screen for 45 minutes before renaming one variable. That's authentic data. Apparently, reinforcement learning improves it every day. Humans don't improve every day. Some Tuesdays are just maintenance. The AI wakes up smarter. I wake up wondering why I walked into the kitchen. Frontier intelligence at leading speeds and cost efficiency runs on this new V9. I like that they call it V9. Software people are the only people who hear V9 and think, finally. Everybody else hears V9 and thinks, I could have had a V8. The real competition isn't intelligence anymore. It's who can save the developers the most time. Imagine explaining that to someone from 1985. We built a machine with 1 trillion parameters. What does it do? It removes one semicolon. That's it? You have no idea how many careers depend on that semicolon. 1.5 trillion parameters. You heard that right. It has 1.5 trillion parameters. Bro, 1.5 trillion parameters. Think about that. That is wild. It's 3 times the size of the old Grok architecture. Can you comprehend that much size? It's like if a midget married King Kong. How about those parameters? Imagine if you had that many parameters with your spouse. Honey, where do you want to eat? I don't know. But the computer says, I've evaluated 1.5 trillion possibilities. We're still getting tacos. This Grok is 3 times bigger than the last one. Biggest thing they've shipped. Opus level, Elon says, which is marketing shorthand for, we're not showing you the benchmarks yet. But trust me, it's faster than your therapist and cheaper than your divorce. Every AI company has this one mysterious benchmark. It's Opus level. What does that mean? It sounds expensive. The benchmarks aren't out yet. That's the greatest invention in marketing. We're amazing. Compared to what? Tomorrow. They've got it running inside Tesla and SpaceX already. I love that it's already been running inside Tesla and SpaceX. That's confidence. Most software gets tested by interns. This one gets tested by rockets. If there's a bug, it doesn't freeze. It achieves orbit. They've actually been testing Grok 4.5 internally at SpaceX and Tesla since June 28th. Elon says it's already writing autonomy code and running simulation environments. Think about that, man. They're using the AI to write the code for the self driving cars and the rockets. That is high stakes. If a consumer chatbot hallucinates, it tells you that Abraham Lincoln invented the skateboard. Whatever, who cares? But if a SpaceX rocket AI hallucinates, it decides the best way to land a rocket on Mars is instead of a rocket, you should shoot yourself out of a cannon like a human cannonball. And Elon says, yeah, but look at the token efficiency. We save 12% on compute margins. Real high stakes engineering environments. Faster, cheaper, more token efficient. That's every product announcement now. This toaster is faster, cheaper, more token efficient. What does token efficient mean for bread? You'll find out in Q3. Monthly foundation models from scratch through the end of the year. They're planning to release a new foundation model every month. Every month. Phones don't even come out that fast. Imagine dating somebody in AI. What happened to Grok 4.5? We've both changed. It was 3 weeks. I know. It really makes you think about the sheer speed of technology. They're launching Grok 4.5 tomorrow, and they claim they're going to ship a brand new, from scratch foundation model every single month through the end of 2026. Think about that strategy. A completely new, incredibly advanced foundation model every month, which means by next month, the current model will be totally obsolete. I mean, why even download it tomorrow? Why not wait till November? It'll be the size of a galaxy and it'll cost 4 cents. I love the phrase foundation model. Everything is a foundation. Foundation model, foundation company, foundation infrastructure. At this point, I expect foundation shampoo. It's not for your hair, it pre trains your scalp. They trained this thing on NVIDIA Blackwell GPUs at the Colossus cluster in Memphis, Tennessee. Have you ever been to Memphis? It's intense, man. They're burning through megawatts of pure electrical juice to teach a silicon brain how to think. It's like we are birthing a digital god in a warehouse next to a barbecue joint. It's crazy. But the real story here is that SpaceX AI acquired this company called Cursor. They bought Cursor. So now the AI isn't only reading static textbooks or scraping old code from the internet. They're training it on real developer workflows. It watches how human programmers code, how they make mistakes, and how they fix those mistakes in real time, which is fascinating. Because if you train an AI by watching real human programmers work in their natural environment, you don't get a perfect, hyper efficient super intelligence. You get an AI that stares at a broken line of code for 6 hours, drinks 4 Red Bulls, and searches Reddit to see if anyone else has fixed it. It's vertical integration. The acquisition of Cursor is fascinating. They didn't buy a coding tool, they bought millions of developers repeatedly typing, one more thing. That's premium training data. The AI companies are all converging on the same sales pitch. We don't write the code, we ship features. Eventually, they'll say, we don't ship features. We attend your stand up meeting and quietly judge everyone. SpaceX AI is in a fierce 3-player race at the top of the food chain, right alongside Anthropic and OpenAI. It's a battle for total dominance over the future of human labor. We're talking tens of billions of dollars in capital expenditure, trillions of parameters, massive Blackwell GPU clusters, all of it designed to completely automate the entire software engineering industry from scratch. And you know who I feel bad for? The guy who spent 4 years in college learning how to code. The real story isn't another model release. The real story is SpaceX AI trying to own the entire software development pipeline, compute, model, workflow, everything. So tomorrow, Grok 4.5 goes public and immediately starts ignoring you better than any previous version. Is that progress or what? The AI race is getting so specialized. Remember when every model wanted to answer every question? Now they're introducing themselves like doctors. Hi, I'm Grok 4.5. What do you do? I'm an agentic coding model. So, how's your mother? Out of scope. That's my time. I got to get back to work. Share this, retweet on X, subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube or Spotify. You're allowed to make fun of me only if your jokes are funny and you get my name right. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts. You don't have to do this, right? But if you want to, you can visit my X profile to learn more. It's not necessary to follow me on X, but I follow others who are smarter than me and funnier than me. And there's a lot of people who are funnier and smarter than me, but do what you want. Whatever you decide. Now you can follow at Safe New Media on X, FKA Twitter. Follow at Safe New Media. Team up with me to bring about serious advancement for each other. The plan is for our community to share with each other the systems, the processes, and workflows that we are successfully using in order to help each other grow. It's not a cult, but have you ever felt that deep, powerful sense of belonging that transforms your entire perspective? That's what awaits you in our community. As you hear me talking now, you might begin to imagine yourself surrounded by like minded individuals who truly understand your aspirations. Picture yourself waking up each morning with renewed purpose, knowing you're part of something greater than yourself. Your future self is already thanking you for taking this step today. The door is open, and all you need to do is walk through it. Belong higher. Join our inner circle on Telegram. There's a link to it at the top of the Safe New Media X profile. The official source for this show is safenewmedia.com/HSRL. This episode is brought to you by the AI Apocalypse Small Business Fix. Most small business owners know AI is changing things and have no idea where to start. They're running their businesses. They don't have time to figure it out. All businesses that neglect becoming AI first will be eradicated. Don't let it happen to yours. Go to safenew.media. That's safenew.media. Get your AI apocalypse small business fix now. It's a roadmap we build for your business. It shows you exactly where AI can improve your operations, customer follow-ups, scheduling, marketing, repetitive admin work, etc. We find the gaps, explain what's possible, and hand you a clear written plan. You will receive a written report, simple, clear, no fluff. This is for you if you're a business owner with around 50 employees or less. You realize what's coming. It's already here, the AI tidal wave. You're aware that if you do nothing, your business is in trouble. When I started what became Safe New Media, it was at the beginning of COVID-19. Remember that? Panic was in the air. That's when I helped entrepreneurs adapt. Live stream video, content creation, not to mention Zoom meetings. That was the new normal. Today, a similar paradigm shift is happening. After the chat GPT moment came the OpenClaw moment. The new normal is the next inflection point from another AI breakthrough. Are you falling behind? Ready to change with the times, or would you rather get left behind? Now you can secure your AI apocalypse small business fix Limit 3 clients per week. First come, first serve. 0 spots left this week. So you have to get on a wait list. Get on a wait list. Go to safenew.media. What I'm about to tell you next will shock you.
This is not an offer, solicitation of an offer to buy or sell securities. Past performance is not an indication of future results. Investing involves risk and may result in partial or total loss. Prospective investors should carefully consider investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses, and should consult with a tax or legal advisor before making any investment.
Before making any investment decision, always do your own research. This is not financial advice. Are you an accredited investor? This is for you. Today, the multifamily real estate market has shifted. We're at the bottom of the cycle for multifamily. Rent growth in the Sun Belt is at 0%. Most investors are about to get wiped out. A lot of them already have. Real estate has a dirty secret. It doesn't follow demand, it follows cheap money. And when money gets cheap, people build too much every time. That bill is due now. So, two opposing facts are true. Many apartment owners are distressed. The only reason they need to sell is not that they want to, they have to, or else return the keys to the bank. The other fact is that buying a home now costs roughly 105% more per year than renting. Families are stuck as forever renters. We're seizing this shift. We're passing on the majority of deals because the numbers don't work, but we are buying 100 unit assets in growth markets. Few get in. Why? We don't need more money. We're looking for investors aligned with our values. We're improving quality of life at scale for hardworking families. Secure your place on our waitlist today. Go to Inveresta.com. You can now subscribe to our newsletter. That secures your place. Inveresta is giving you a free gift to accredited investors. You can now receive your free guide. It's called Location Science 2026, 5 filters to find growth markets for multifamily real estate. Don't ignore the data before you invest. When you subscribe, you secure your place on our waitlist for the next opportunity. You know what most real estate people tell you? Invest in your backyard, which is great if you live in a backyard with increasing rent growth, population growth, etc. But if your backyard is not that, if it is decreasing in population growth, job growth, etc., you're going to be in trouble. Avoid losing money in the wrong location. Hit me up on our X profile at Inveresta. Retail investors can send me a DM there. Let me know what kind of investment opportunities you are looking for. Accredited investors can get in touch with me today. Call my office. Go to Inveresta.com. Accredited investors only. This is not an offer or solicitation to the general public. Last thing before I let you go. I write this newsletter every week. It's for fun. I do it because I believe that success leaves clues, and it's possible to learn from other people what to do and what not to do. It's called Methods of Prosperity Newsletter. Methods of Prosperity Newsletter is for anyone who believes that it's possible for them to have the life that they want. So I invite you to subscribe to Methods of Prosperity Newsletter today. You owe it to yourself to be rich. Society, our parents, teachers, and peers have conditioned us. They want us to be like them. They need us to comply. They need us to be conventional, like they are. As Herb Kelleher, co founder and CEO of Southwest Airlines, remarked, all the people that were telling me those things were expressing conventional wisdom. And if it's conventional, it ain't wisdom. And if it's wisdom, it ain't conventional. My name is Sean Allen Fenn, and I'm obsessed with prosperity. This is the natural state of the human spirit. It turns out there's no limit. There's also many variables. Some keep their day jobs, others go all in, some are entrepreneurs. Others are value investors, but all of them have a certain mindset. Understanding what makes them tick grants us insight into our own journey. Methods of Prosperity newsletter is for anyone who agrees that success leaves clues. It's the most popular newsletter to brainwash yourself rich. Become a renegade billionaire today. Go to safenewmedia.com/newsletter. The new ones go up on Beehive every Thursday. And then I had the whole series on a platform named Paragraph. To become a billionaire, condition yourself to think like a billionaire. You can now subscribe for free at safenewmedia.com/newsletter. You can also join the Methods of Prosperity community on Telegram. Check it out. Thanks for making this the most popular live stream at this hour on this subject, broadcasting on X, formerly known as Twitter. Hidden Secrets Revealed Live is a production of Safe New Media, unconventional, diversified global digital media company devoted to the practice, administration, and dissemination of the ideologies of its founder, moi, yours truly. My name is Sean Allen Fenn, and this is definitely not a cult. I like you, but don't take my word for it. Decide for yourself.